Welcome back to the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. Me llamo Brad.
Me llamo Amanda.
You
We've done that before.
Yeah, but you weren't expecting it. That's the best part.
I'm always expecting the unexpected from you.
Because I said it and you just looked at me for like half a second. You're like, oh shit, is this C-SPAN? I don't
What?
I don't know. C-SPAN's an English network, but it sounds like it should be Spanish. Anyway.
Weren't you talking about what you were going to say when people ask what your name is? We were just talking about this in the car.
What do you mean?
Like for orders for things when they ask for your name.
Welcome back to the Hot Potty Coffee. Welcome back to the Hot Potty Coffee podcast. My name is Jeff. I should have done that. That's my favorite scene from any movie ever, which is obviously like a big meme, which is from 22 Jump Street when he's like, oh yeah, say this is my friend, man. He's super cool. And he goes, what's his name? And he goes, yo, you say your name, dog. And he's like, my name is Jeff. I'm so good at that. But yeah, I want to go to like drive or like whenever I call Sauce, which is a pizza place here in Phoenix. I'm sure it's other places too, but they always ask for a name on the order when you first call. You're like, hey, I'd like to place an order for pickup, and they're like, name for the order. I'm gonna go, my name is Jeff. I don't know why Amanda laughs so hard at that. Probably because it sounds perfect.
It's just so funny.
My name is Jeff. If you don't know what I'm saying, then just pause this right now and go watch 22 Jump Street. Just like the first 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
I wonder if we can get an actual recording of that here.
I mean, it's on YouTube probably.
Yeah, let's pull that up right now because this is just... We need to do that.
Oh my god. This is such a
Literally, I typed into...
such a good scene.
I literally typed into YouTube my name, and then the first thing is my name is Jeff. The clip is right here. Here, let's...
Wait, plug it in.
Oh, yeah. 1 sec. I'm going to plug the board into the laptop here.
That's not where that
That's
goes.
not where that goes.
Wrong hole, Brad.
It's never the wrong hole.
Said
Okay.
everyone ever.
So I'm going to turn this up and let's... Oh, you can't hear it.
Well, pause it and turn it up on your computer.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not going to cut that silence out of this, though.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it now.
We're trying to see that product. Yo, Sleepy, what's up, homie? You know my cousin, Sad Boy.
I think you got the wrong guy, Holmes.
Everyone's saying that Barrio Sleepy, he like the Mexican Wolverine. And my partner here, he want to see that product.
When he talking?
My name is Jeff. That's Jefe, man. And tell me that crazy adventure you guys had. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh, yes. It was Dora and Diego and Swiper.
Swiper?
And who was that you choked out, man? Well, he had it coming. Who was that?
Boots.
Oh, man, start over from the top. That's a made-up name.
You want to check out the goods? Go ahead.
Where'd you find this gringo? The Mumford & Sons concert?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's the best part of... That's the best fucking part of like the whole movie right there. Anyway, that was a good intro. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to our normally scheduled program. We did promise something last week.
What did we promise?
We did our Aladdin review. And like we promised this weekend we went and saw Godzilla.
Oh my god.
What? That's how it's pronounced.
No, it's not.
Okay. We went and saw Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Take it away, Amanda.
I fell asleep because it was so fucking boring.
Okay.
And when I woke up, I wished that it was over because I was like, I am so bored and I just would rather be asleep in bed right now than watching this stupid movie. That is how I felt.
But how did you really feel? Okay, so the thing about Godzilla is that you could take every single person in that movie out of that movie, and it would have been the same
Been the
thing.
same movie.
So the only reason people go and see that movie is for the monsters.
Yeah, but I mean, they weren't that great. Their battles weren't that great.
I was
it
a
was
little-
literally the same battle throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, okay, so I was super disappointed that I was the super disappointed because basically the trailer made it seem like there was going to be a shit ton of monsters all fighting each other.
Yeah, and there
like the
wasn't.
whole time, and it was just the same three.
It was the same three, and it was always Godzilla and the Monster Zero or whatever.
Yeah.
And every single time, Godzilla just died.
It was literally like Thick Boy, I Am Phoenix, and
But how many times did Godzilla die in this movie and they brought him back to life with more radiation and then finally he was big enough to kill Monster Zero? It was so stupid.
was he bigger? Did
He kept
grow?
getting bigger, yeah.
Oh, he was growing?
Yes. God, I was asleep half the movie and I even knew that.
I didn't even notice. No, literally, it was just Hail Hydra versus Thick Boy. Like that's the whole thing, and it was so dumb.
And it made me so sad because I love Ken Watanabe and both him.
Is Ken Watanabe the one that died? Oh, spoiler.
I already spoiled it like 10 times by saying Godzilla dies 3 times and comes back. But no, he's the one that he's the yeah, he dies in the nuclear, like he goes
Oh.
to give Godzilla more radiation to make him bigger.
Oh, he's the Mr. Miyagi of this. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So I love him, and what I thought was really cool, but I wished that it was interesting to keep me awake, was that both him and the girl that were in both
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yeah, they were both in Memoirs of a Geisha together, and then they were together in this movie, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. But then I was so bored I didn't care. And I love Memoirs of a Geisha. It's one of my favorite movies.
I will say this: the visuals of the movie are impressive, and when they show for all of 10 seconds that they okay, this is what pissed me off about the movie. This is the only thing
Oh,
that
I
really
have
pissed me
another
off
thing, too.
because I knew it was gonna be a stupid movie. What pissed me off is they said there's 16 monsters. They only show about six of the
Not
monsters.
even 6. There was only 4.
No, because there was the mammoth, there was the spider, there was
You barely
That's what I'm
saw
saying.
them.
And of those 6, you only saw 3 of them for more than 30 seconds of the movie.
4.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were 2 really fucking cool ones. There was this giant spider-looking motherfucker, and then there was this mammoth that was half mammoth.
It was like gorilla, right? It was like it was
Half
King,
gorilla.
It was like King Kong mammoth thing.
Yeah.
It was weird.
and you saw it for a total of 15 seconds for the whole movie on a
Yeah.
TV screen.
It's fucking stupid.
And I was like, are you fucking kidding? I want to watch that thing like fucking go crazy.
yeah.
But you couldn't. And then the ending obviously leaves it wide open for any sort of thing.
All the
Because
sequels.
Kong is part of this. And so the King Kong, they talked about King Kong. So the next movie that's coming out, Amanda, is actually next year, I believe.
Okay.
11 is in the movie again. And
That was my problem, but carry on.
it's Kong versus Godzilla. That's what the movie's called.
Stupid. Okay. I love 11, obviously. That's not her name. Is it Millie Bobby Brown? Is that her name? I think that's right.
I thought it was
It's Millie Bobby Brown.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes, that's it. You're right.
It's 11. We'll go with 11.
So 11, I love her. But the only fucking thing she did in this movie was scream the entire time. She didn't even act.
I know. And like the fact that we were supposed to believe that a fucking like 13-year-old was in on this plot to destroy the world is bullshit.
I know. So stupid. Okay.
It's such bullshit.
Sorry if we ruined your Godzilla dreams or whatever about
Honestly,
seeing
if
this
you were going
movie.
for the plot, you should just kill yourself. Like there is no plot.
There is no plot.
Now next week is Dark Phoenix, and then the week after that is
There was something.
I don't remember.
I don't either, but it was something we
it
wanted to
Spider-Man?
see. No. I don't remember.
I don't remember. We'll have to look it up on the interwebs. So yeah, we saw that. But then in good news, a better thing that I have been waiting for forever came out. Good Omens.
You're exaggerating. When did you read that book?
Like 5 months ago. But Matt's read it like 25 times.
So he's been waiting 5 months for this.
So if you haven't read Good Omens, it's by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, and it's called Good Omens, The Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Nutter. It is probably one of the best books ever written, and it is extremely hard to follow when you read because it's not written for 14-year-olds.
Well,
It's a very complicated book to follow, and for me, I listened to it on Audible, and it's one of the best Audible books because it's professionally done by BBC, so it's like incredible. But it's super hard to fucking follow because there's so many characters, and the story changes between the characters every like 5 paragraphs. It's hard to follow.
I mean, that's how Neil Gaiman writes like Stardust. It's like the exact same style and everything.
Well, the fucking show is so easy to follow.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably perfectly cast, and 90% of the things coming out of the characters' mouths are from the book. It's so fucking weird because it's the first show based off of a book I've seen that is accurate to a fucking T. Like, is so accurate, it's unbelievable, and everyone is cast so perfectly. Mm-hmm. It's actually a little bit scary. It's a little scary how perfectly cast, because when I was listening to the book, it's literally how I imagined, before I knew the show was coming out, it's how I imagined all the characters to be and look.
Well, that's good.
So it's weird.
That's hard to find in like a...
Yeah, because like now...
in a book adapted
Try
movie.
reading Harry Potter without seeing Daniel Radcliffe's face.
Oh, I can't.
You can't do it.
But...
Try masturbating and not seeing Daniel Radcliffe's face.
Oh, I can't.
Shut up.
I mean, when I read Harry Potter before the movies came out, the picture of Harry that I had in my head was very similar to what Daniel Radcliffe looked like, so...
I love J.K. Rowling's whole thing about how, no, Ron's actually black. And it's like, no, he's not black.
You've talked about this before. Can we not
Okay, fine.
bash the great and powerful Rowling?
Dude, she's a dumb fuck. She's the Jaden Smith of her generation.
But I love her forever and always because of what she created.
Did you see Jaden Smith's tweet the other day?
No.
It said,
I don't follow
if
him.
I wasn't black or Will Smith's son, I'd be the greatest philosopher of all time.
That's probably true.
But like, no, you'd be in prison because people would think you're fucking psychotic.
No. He'd be a great philosopher.
Anyway, so that's our review. So, sorry, Godzilla. We got to give a Hot Pot of Coffee score. I give Godzilla, King of the Monsters, a fucking so hard, 35%.
Yeah, I was going to go about probably...
Don't say 36 or 37.
No,
I'll
I was
punch
going to
you
say
in the face.
22%.
No, I'll give it a 35 because of reasons like the visuals are fucking incredible. You do get what you pay for, which is a monster movie.
I expected more. I wanted more. Godzilla deserved more.
Okay, first of all, it's not real, so it doesn't deserve anything.
He could be.
Hard 35. I gave a Good Omen so far a hard 100%. I'm so hard, I have to flip that score up into my waistband and hide it because you can see it from my pants.
Yeah, I can see it from here.
It's huge.
Oh, God.
It's a huge score. Okay. You don't have shit on your list, do you? No, of course. You never come prepared.
I had something.
You never come prepared to
I
podcast.
was busy and...
We're all busy, Amanda.
Working
We all want to
all
kill
week
ourselves.
long.
We all just wanted to end.
I found something funny that was recent. Let me find it in my... That's something the U.S. Air Force did that I thought was funny.
Was it the tweet they put out that said, what is the thing for the armed forces? Like, what is the armed forces giving you?
It's U.S. Air Force F-35s drew an accidental sky penis with their contrails in a stealth fighter dogfight.
Let me see.
Wait, hang on.
The U.S. Air Force drew a dick in the sky.
Accidentally left behind phallic trails in
That
the
is not an
sky.
accident.
Oh, that's so funny. It was in Arizona. It was at Luke Air Force Base.
Let me see the picture of the dick.
Hang on. In the wake of the mock air battle, the media observers out in Arizona said it vaguely resembles the male anatomy.
So it's a dick.
Oh, it's a dick. Okay, Let me see if I can. If they even like, did they not release a picture? Why Business Insider? What the fuck kind of journalism is this? You don't even have a picture of what you're talking about. Ugh. Look, Air Force Base F-35 penis.
Did you see what the Army posted on their Twitter? I think it was the Army, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Army. On, well, let me see. Let me see it. Let me see it. Yep, that's a dick.
That was not an accident, ladies and gentlemen.
That is not an accident. That is a perfectly symmetrical penis.
If you were in the Air Force and you were doing some crazy mock battle in the fucking sky, you would do this too.
That was 100% planned out.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
There are 2 balls and a dick. It's like American, what was it? The American Graffiti guy or whatever. Not American Graffiti, that's a movie. But the dick drawing
yeah, the
Netflix
dick drawing,
documentary.
Yeah. American Vandal.
Ah, yes, American Vandal.
Yeah, with my U of A brothers. This is okay, so what was I getting at? Oh, the US Army posted on their Twitter back on, what was it, Memorial Day last week?
Yeah.
Okay. So they posted a post which you should never do. And they posted, Happy Memorial Day, whatever. What is the armed services done for you or your family? And I mean, they got shit posted for this because all the things were like PTSD, like,
Oh, fuck.
And one guy wrote, let's see, shitty healthcare and my wife fucked 10 guys while I was overseas. And like, this was all of the responses. No one was like, oh,
It kept my country safe.
yeah, all of them was like, dude, my wife cheated on me or my girlfriend cheated on me or blah, 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 blah. And like, it's hard to say like that because like, I know girls who literally, I know them and I was,
You
like,
know them?
I knew who they were. I don't want to call people out, but whose significant others were over and deployed and they were cheating on them all.
That's terrible. I mean, I know people that don't do that, so that happens everywhere. It's
As far as you know.
yes, I do know.
As far as you know.
I do know.
But as far.
No, I know.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I know.
they're probably. Anyway,
I need a drink.
yeah, dude, we need a drink, especially because, oh god, we've had the shittiest weekend, dude.
It's been a fine weekend.
We have been fucking house hunting
It's the worst thing ever.
like a motherfucker. And if you don't live in the Phoenix area, houses here, it's one of the hardest things to get because all of the houses here, a lot of them are new and they all get remodeled like constantly. So they're all
and
pretty
they're
nice.
so reasonably priced.
And they're so reasonable. Like you can get right now the house, and we'll talk about the house we applied to. Right now, the house we applied to is in the downtown Arts District. It is, it has 2 bedrooms and 1 bath with like one of those crazy Amazon showers in it. In the
it
main,
has 4 different nozzles.
and like yeah, in the main house with like all new appliances and everything, wood floors, fireplace, everything. In the backyard, it has a pool house.
And a pool.
On its own, which is bigger than my current apartment. It has its own bathroom. It has bamboo all lining the outside in the backyard. And the pool is like it's just a tiny lap pool that would be great for like pool parties. People just sitting around, like putting their feet in. And there's like 3 different waterfalls in the pool. And the place takes care of the pool every single week and does the gardening and everything. And it's $2,000 a month. For that.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. I almost paid that for my apartment in the middle of Phoenix.
I was telling my brother about that, who lives in San Francisco, and he was so mad at me because he was like, yeah, a house like that would cost like $6 or $7 grand here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. And it's a huge yard. There's enough room in the driveway for like 4 cars.
Yeah.
And there's no
really
garage.
great place.
There's no garage, but there's overhang and that's totally fine.
Yeah, whatever.
But no, it's pretty sick. So we've been house hunting like a motherfucker.
We've seen so many houses. I'm so tired.
We saw this sick one today that was super tight, and it had this like outdoor area, a huge backyard.
Yeah, it was
and it's in
giant.
like a super nice neighborhood. It's only $1,800 a month, and it's so nice. But the fucking rental application wants the name of your future first child. Like it's so retarded. It's unbelievable.
It makes your pets have to fill out a separate application and pay for their separate application.
And Cadell doesn't have a job, and he can't write.
Yeah, so how is he supposed to fill out his application?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous. So it's like, yeah, I'll spend $200 fucking for 4 of us, including our pets, to fill out a separate application.
And we might not
and
get
then
the
might
house.
not get the house. No, I'm not spending $200 on that shit.
That's what pisses me off the most about this is you have to pay to apply to these people, and then like they don't have to choose you, so they just made money off you.
Yeah, of course.
It's like so fucking annoying.
It's ridiculous.
And so we looked at these other houses, and some of them are like the one we looked at today up in North Scottsdale. Like right off the bat, like it was pretty nice. And then
It
like
was nice.
you go upstairs and there's like holes in the wall where like the last tenants fucking hung pictures and shit, and then just ripped them out of the wall. And like the bathroom
And like
wasn't
didn't fix it.
yeah, and the bathroom wasn't cleaned when they left, and so like the tub is all fucking gross. And you're like, dude, I'm not coming in here and paying you so I can like
Well,
fucking remodel
I
this
mean,
shit.
potentially they would clean everything before you move in, but it's like, I don't know that. They didn't say that.
Yeah, they don't say it. They don't say it on their things. Like, here's the property ready to move in. And you walk in, you're like, this shit is not ready to move in. Yeah. And then we looked at like these other ones. So it's one way or the other here because these houses all cost, every house here costs the same fucking amount to live in. It's $1,800 to $2,000 a month. Every single house.
Yeah.
But some of them are literally from like the 1940s and look like, oh God. That just scared the shit out of me. Someone's calling me.
Andy, why are you so fat?
Oh my God. What is going on? Oh my God. I forgot that my computer was still functioning. That just scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. Oh, that's getting left in the final cut. That is hilarious. Holy shit. The YouTube
Wow.
went off.
So-
My phone went off.
So many things happened at once.
It's called Thug Life Compilation. I didn't even click on that.
Thug Life compilation? What the fuck?
I'm gonna exit that. What was I talking about? Oh, so somebody like one of the houses we looked at had no fuck. Like the backyard was a dirt plot, and
Which
it had
is, it's okay because then you don't have to take care of everything, but also it's not great to look at.
shitty floors, like
Yeah,
shitty
really
everything,
shitty
and
floors.
it was still wanted like $1,900 a month, and it's just like so they're all the same. So anyway, let's get back to this main house. So this house that we want is sick because the landlady was like there, and they were like redoing the house while we were like viewing
Yeah,
it.
she was like cleaning it. She was getting it fucking ready.
Yeah, and she even said she was like, "We're not letting you anyone take care of the pool or the landscaping because the last tenant was a fucking retard, and we had to evict him because he almost broke the pool. How the fuck do you almost break a pool?
Well, he broke the pool pump.
How?
And then instead of like calling to get it fixed, he decided to buy like a pool pump of his own that didn't work. And then when it didn't work, he just like was like, well, fuck it. And then let the pool like literally grow like algae and bacteria.
I just don't know how you break a pool pump.
Well, things just break sometimes.
Anyway, so now they're like on top of the rent. It's included in the rent is well, not including the base price, but overall, they send someone out to take care of the pool every single week, and then someone comes out once a month to take care of the bamboo and stuff. Which I'm like, dude, I'll fucking pay an extra $200 a month on in my rent for someone to take care of our pool. Like that
Yeah, I don't want to take care
That
of it.
fucking works for me. Like that works for me.
Yeah.
So basically, we send in the rental applications for this place, and we pay the woman. And it's an open house, so there was like 4 other people that were looking at this house that day, 3 or 4 other people, and we were the ones who like hung out the longest and talked to her.
We talk about the other couple that was there though.
Oh my God. The other couple, okay, the kid looked like he never stopped wearing DC skate shoes.
Oh, no, he
And
did not.
The girl looked like a girl who carries around a DSLR camera everywhere.
Hey, I do that, so.
Exactly. So he was like, and then the pool house, he was asking stupid fucking questions. Like these pool houses are not meant to live in long term. They're either meant for a pool table or like they're meant for someone to just stay the weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
But in Arizona, it gets to fucking 120 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer, and these pool houses don't have central air conditioning. They just have like swamp coolers.
Yeah.
And so he was like, oh, well, what's the insulation like in here? Because, my sister and her boyfriend want to live in the main house, and then I would take this guest house. And I just looked at him and looked at Amanda. And then when he walked away, I told the landlady, I was like,
you can't live in this house.
I was like, you can't live in the guest house. You can't live in the pool house. She goes, you can't? I go, no, this isn't a livable space.
I mean, you could try. It'd be
You could try, but
fucking hot.
in the summer, you're not going to be able to get it below 85 degrees. There's no way, 85, 90 degrees, because the cooler doesn't have enough power for that big of a room.
Yeah.
And so she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'm just telling you. And then the other guy was going to get it. Apparently, when I was talking to her, that other guy that was there with the beard was very rich, but he couldn't move in for another month, and they weren't going to hold the house for another month. And I'm the kind of person where I'll pay. Like, I still have my apartment for the next month, but I hate moving over 1 day or 2 days. So, like, even when I moved into this place, I had my other place for a month, and I, like, slowly move.
Yeah.
Like, I'll slowly, like, one day.
I'll do that too, because then I don't have to rent like a moving truck.
Well, I'll bring like all my little stuff and stuff I don't trust movers with over, and then like I'll call a mover and be like, hey, I just need my couch, my TV, and all in my bed like moved. So I think I have to call a mover because the couch is fucking.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
anyway, so she said she'd let us know by today, and she called this morning, or she texted this morning and said that they'd given it to someone else. And I was like, what the fuck? So she just texted us 5 minutes before we started this podcast, and she said, hey, just wanted to let you know that. So it turns out, I think what happened was the guy who owns this house, one of his family members or his friends, like, is looking for a house. And so he offered it to them. And so they're coming to look at it on Tuesday. And she texted us and she was like, hey, if they don't like it or they change their mind, it's your house. I'll let you know by Tuesday. And I was like, please let us know, blah, blah, blah. And she loves us.
Yeah, she was like, I thought you two were the cutest couple.
She loved us. She's not hot, though, so there's no threesome in the future. But
it's a damn shame.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. But there's an extra room in there, so we can build a studio finally. And then we just got to figure out where to put Cadell's shit box.
That's been our biggest problem.
Really, Cadell's shit
Where
box
to put his shit
where do you
box?
put a shit box for a cat when you have a dog in the house? So that's
Also, there was no carpet in this house, so my rug munching dog will not be able to eat any carpet, which is fantastic.
Yep. So all we got to do is keep the lesbians out, and then no rugs will get munched. What?
Nothing.
Rug munching means they have hair.
That is not true.
You know I don't deal with pubic hair.
I know. Oh my god.
Gross. Unless it's in a heart shape.
Really?
Okay. Anyway, I just want to talk about house hunting has been. God.
It's stressful.
Ugh. House hunting makes me want to fucking hurt someone. It's so stressful.
It makes me just want to live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, well, I have a cat. I can't do that. Or else I would totally live in a camper van. I could just kill him.
Oh my god.
With kindness
Oh
and
my
give him to
God.
someone.
That is... You could not.
No, I couldn't give up Cadell. Nor could I hurt him. I mean, besides what I already do. Which is just like squeeze his ear a little bit and give a little bit of... That's my PlayStation in the background if you can't hear it. People are going to keep sending these fucking messages, I swear to God. I get like 50 fucking messages a day.
We
on
didn't come
PlayStation.
prepared today, turning off all the things.
Yeah, usually I turn off all the things and mute everything, and it's like 5 o'clock, and I was like, hey, let's shoot a podcast before it gets to 10 o'clock.
Yeah, because we both have a very early morning tomorrow, but I am starting work. I'm still on my equine rotation, but I'm starting work at a new 24-hour hospital tomorrow, and it's going to be stressful because I'm going to be working constantly, and like we'll have to be on call, so I'm not that excited about it.
Okay.
Brad wasn't listening to a fucking word I said.
No, I was. But I want to share something with you. So I screenshotted 2 things, and I thought they both were funny. The first one is the tweet of the day.
Oh, okay.
These 2 girls posted a tweet of them making out, and it said, this one goes out to all the homophobes. And this guy responds, oh, that makes me so angry. You should totally post a video of you guys fucking. That would make me so mad.
My God. I hate men.
It's so funny. Okay, and now I wanted to talk to you about this. I saw this in the news, and it's very interesting, and it could have a huge effect going forward, just on people in general. And
Oh, really?
it has to do with my favorite subject,
What's your favorite subject?
porn. So,
Oh my God, that is not.
what happened? What?
Nothing.
What?
Carry on with your stupid story about porn.
No, this is very interesting. You'll like it. DIY facial recognition for porn is a dystopian disaster. Someone is making dubious claims to have built a program for detecting faces in porn and cross-referencing against social media, with 100,000 identified so far.
Holy shit.
I told you. So basically, if you think about it for a second, like, not just porn stars, which everyone knows, but there's hundreds of millions of porn videos out there, and people like revenge porn, or people just posting, these.
Isn't revenge porn not allowed anymore though?
It's super illegal. But there are girls who, do it for money in college or whatever one time, or they think they want to be in it, or they make a sex tape and put it online. And they just do one, or they do masturbation videos or whatever on, Chatterbait or whatever the fuck they do to make extra money. Well, now people are using facial recognition and cross-referencing it. And so, if you did that one time back in the day or whatever, and it's a 15-year-old porn film you thought no one could find,
They're gonna find you now.
basically this software you could run on your computer and on all of your Facebook friends and find if they've ever been in porn.
That's horrifying.
How horrifying is that? So if you have naked pictures out there on the internet, or a sex tape out on the internet or anything, we'll just be able to run your facial recognition.
Maybe you'll become famous soon.
So Amanda, are we going to find anything when I run this on you?
You betcha.
Just don't lick mine up.
Already did.
There's this horse and me. It is a long story, but
Ew.
I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, half of me is like, yeah, don't. But then the other half of me is like, yeah, but I've always wondered about some people,
Would you actually run this software?
Yes, I would run the software.
What?
I'm not going to lie to my viewers who I love dearly. If I had this software on my computer, I would 100% run it against every single person on my Facebook friends list.
That is horrible.
No, it's not. I wouldn't share it. I wouldn't tell. Well, I'd tell you, but I wouldn't tell people or post it anywhere else. But I definitely want to know, because this is my opinion on the whole matter. As someone who's never sent a dick pic or doesn't ask for naked pictures from people or anything like that, in this day and age of the internet and everything, if you post a sex tape, if you post anything on the internet, or anything, or send a naked picture to someone, dude, there's 100% chance they kept it.
Yeah.
100%.
I wouldn't say 100.
There's a 99.100% chance. That's 100. That they kept it. And yeah, it's out there. And I would definitely run that shit just against the girls, though. I don't want to see any dicks.
Wow.
What? I don't know, maybe.
Rude.
Maybe. Just to,
Why would you run it against the girls? That's ugh. So that you could watch their
not
sex
the
tapes?
fat girls. I just like making her mad. It's so much fun. No, but this is dystopian, and it is scary because nothing you've ever done online since MySpace
this is
private.
our day and age now. Nothing is ever private. Everyone knows that now.
Your private parts are now just parts.
They're just parts. They're not private anymore.
Instead of free the nipple, it's going to be free the labia.
Oh my God.
Amanda and I were talking about that earlier. Moist. She hates the word moist in terms of vaginas.
I was like, you can only use it in terms of
And
a
then
cupcake.
what I was starting to say, what I was going to say in the car, but I stopped myself.
In the car.
I want to make a porn that has the hottest fucking people on the planet. It is shot in 8K. It is just every thing everyone wants to see, except everyone speaks extremely poignant. They're the girls are just saying I am so very moist, and the guys are like, do you like that penis? And they're just using
But
correct
it
words.
should be with Stephen Hawking's
Yeah.
computer voice.
No, Morgan Freeman is narrating.
No, Stephen Hawking's computer voice.
Do you like that moisture? Meep, meep, meep.
That's not what he sounded like. Oh my god.
But no, but like instead of like, oh, shove your cock inside me, it's just like, oh, please insert your penis into my vagina. But like these are the hottest people like
They
in the
can only
planet.
use,
They can only use
like,
real
science-
medical terms.
medical terms.
Like instead of eat me out, it's like use your tongue to slowly caress my outer labia and clitoris. But they're hot and it's good
But
porn.
with Stephen Hawking's voice.
And it's not like come on my face. It's like
Ejaculate.
Please ejaculate on my upper cheek. Like instead of swallow, it's just swallow.
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Anyway, I thought that's funny. Just a girl being like, "Oh, I'm so fucking moist. Oh, I'm so moist. Can you feel the moisture?
Please stop saying that.
Oh, it's like 80% humidity in here
Please stop.
on a rainy day in Atlanta."
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, yeah.
Speaking of Atlanta,
My brother moved to Atlanta this week.
that wasn't even where I was going, but yeah, he literally moved today. Very sad.
And then we went to dinner last night for my brother's fucking going away party, and then the dinner was over, and then he just walked away. He didn't say goodbye.
He said goodbye to me.
Fuck you too. I gave him a kiss on the cheek and then spit onto the ground. I was like, nope, doesn't feel right.
You actually did spit. That was disgusting.
I'm not gonna lie about
No,
that.
I was saying speaking of Atlanta, but then a neighbor to Atlanta. So every week I have a little update on the bands going on in our nation, in our lovely nation. So Louisiana is just another on the long list of states I'll never move to that passed is trying to pass a ban on abortions. This one is not as crazy as the one in Alabama, but it's the same as the one in Georgia. So it's you can't have it after 6 weeks, which is crazy. But did you know that Maine just banned gay conversion therapy on minors? Like, that was actually legal.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. You're not even listening.
No, I am. I just don't know why it's surprising. Fucking churches have been doing that shit forever.
That's horrifying. But at least they banned it. Or Maine did.
The only conversions I like are AR conversion kits from 9mm to 7.62. No, not a good joke. Okay.
Nope.
Anyway, so they're anti-gay or pro-gay now.
I mean, they're just pro not using conversion therapy on minors. Does that mean that the electroshock therapy was legal in Maine?
No, I think it's like where they make everyone sit down and like fucking pray to God to like pray the gay away and shit, and it's like a
Like
camp.
those camps?
But here's what they don't get: you're putting a bunch of gay guys in a room together. They're all fucking, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like gay conversion therapy. It's just
Yeah,
like
but it's sad because it's making them feel like shit about it. It's not good for their minds.
teenagers all feel like shit about it themselves anyway. So
The point is to not have that.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
It
that's-
creates so many issues. They are going to need therapy, like real therapy for the rest of their lives. It's expensive. What?
Speaking of gay conversion, guys, YouTube video of the day is felt emo might delete. Just type in felt emo again, might delete, and it's the first one you find.
Matt Cutchall.
Matt Cutchell. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm probably going to name this episode Felt Cute Might Delete.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't even make sense for the episode, but I might just do it.
Of course you're going to do it.
Felt Cute Might Delete. All right, guys, you know what time it is.
No.
You know what time it is.
It's Amanda's favorite. Not.
It's the awkward story time that's sure to entice. It's Brad and Amanda with relationship advice.
I hate it so much.
I told you motherfuckers I'd figure it out over the week.
Oh, it's painful. Just like these,
These ones are painful this week. These ones are, one of them will make you mad.
Oh, good.
So we'll do,
Just what I wanted.
Yeah. Okay. It's on my phone, so I gotta get to that shit really quick. You're not gonna like this one.
Am I gonna like any of them? Of course not.
This one makes me want to kill this kid. Okay. This girl's 19, boyfriend, 22, was taking secret nudes and sending them to his friends group chat.
What?
Oh, yeah. I've been dating this guy for about a year. It's not a long time, I know. But I felt like we really connected and stuff. And it feels like we've known each other our whole lives.
Oh.
No, you've known each other for 2 years. Or a year. I sound so stupid, yes. I know. I just really trusted and loved him. Trusted. I said trusted it.
Yes, you did.
Trusted and loved him a lot. I trusted him with my life. A year. Come on.
With my life.
Do you hear yourself?
What did she do that trusted him with her life?
She's probably like hanging from a bridge and he picked her up and didn't let her fall. I went on his phone when he was in the shower to search something up because mine was in the other room, and he got some notifications on his friend's group chat, and they were saying stuff like, "That's so hot."
Bullshit. She was snooping on purpose. Okay.
You're so lucky. She's so hot. You're so lucky, blah, blah, blah. So I was naturally curious and disgusted to find out that they were looking at a video of me that my boyfriend took while I was giving him a blowjob.
Oh, hell no.
I am conservative. My parents don't even know that I'm not a virgin, and I had sex with my boyfriend and all that, but he knows I do not do pictures because I don't want them to get out and have my reputation ruined. I remember him on his phone. I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was just checking something. So she was sucking his dick.
He was just checking something while he was getting a blowjob.
So he was getting his dick sucked, and she's like, "Oh, no." And he was like, "Nothing." She's like, "Oh." I never fucking thought he was taking a video. I feel so disgusted I can't even describe the feeling in my stomach. All I want to do is throw up and rip my skin off. All these pictures and videos he's taken of me during sex, like quick blurry photos when my back is turned or short videos during doggy.
That's so weird.
Let's see. I just feel so fucking gross. And who sends that to their friends? That's so weird. You're sending videos of you having sex to your bros. That's so weird. And the other guys throwing pictures too of their girlfriends.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe someone would do this to me. I was still on his phone when he came back from the shower, and he quickly grabbed it from my hand and said I was invading his fucking privacy. Seriously, your privacy feels invaded right now, you clueless asshole. I just started yelling at him, and I'm proud of it. He started saying some bullshit how his friends think I'm so hot and they just compliment me and it's nothing bad.
Oh my God.
And you're not going to believe this next part. He said they kept pressuring him to contribute to the group chat, and he knew I was way too respectful to agree to it. So he did it behind my back. He wasn't even saying sorry and said it was really flattering, and they all think I'm so hot.
Yeah, because that makes it okay.
He texted me afterwards saying we both lost control and we should just say sorry and move on, and he'll stop doing it. And he said he was really hurt, and I'll take his hurt. And he said he was hurt that I'd taken his towel and left him in a vulnerable state like that. Oh, God. That's a lot to... There's an update to this, but I just want to see what you say first, what your reaction would be.
I'd be like,
so
bye.
Let me put it this way. My friend, I'm not going to call him out either. And no, he hasn't been on the podcast yet. And even if he is one day...
I know what you're going to say, and I have a rebuttal, but go ahead.
My friend did this, but his girlfriend was into it.
Also, it was Snapchat.
Yeah,
yes, she was into it, so that makes it okay because he asked for her consent for this. It was also Snapchat, so that means it disappeared.
Yeah, my friend used to send me videos of him fucking his girlfriend and his girlfriend like riding him and shit, and she was into that. Like it was like a voyeur thing, and I was kind of like, gross, dude. But she was hot, so it's fine.
Like, please stop.
She was hot and everything, but I still didn't want to see him fucking her.
No.
But it wasn't weird either because, like, we've always been in the medical field. So for some reason, we just don't think that shit is weird or awkward or anything. But that was different because she consented. But this girl didn't consent. So what would be your reaction to this, Amanda?
I would force him to delete everything on his fucking phone and then I'd break up with him.
There we go. Oh, that was loud.
That was disgusting.
Okay, so you're wrong. So
how am I wrong?
This is a criminal offense. This is revenge porn.
It's not revenge porn.
It's considered revenge porn.
But it's not revenge.
No, revenge porn is when you take porn without someone knowing and you distribute it.
Oh.
That's what revenge porn is. So everyone on this thing was telling her, contact the fucking police right now. And her update is that she called the police.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. She
yeah,
called the police
girl.
and reported him. This kid's a fucking idiot, dude. You're
Yeah.
a dumb piece of shit. Also, why the fuck do you want your bros seeing your girl naked?
Why are you in a group chat where that's all you send to each other?
If a guy looks the wrong way at my girl, I break his hands. Why are you sending naked pictures to your friends? Like, why do you want your friends to see your girl's pussy?
That's weird.
It's fucking weird. Like, it wasn't weird when my friend did it because she was just like that. I mean, but most girls, I've never met a girl like that before. Most girls, though, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
And I don't know why you want your friends seeing your girlfriend naked. Like, this guy wants to be cucked so bad. I guess he wants to be cucked. I mean, cucks are into that shit, right? Cucks want their girls to be fucked in front of them.
I don't understand that, but yeah. Well, I'm glad that she called the police. Good for her.
Oh, that one makes me mad. There's nothing funny about that one.
Nope.
I'm sure I could find something funny about it, but it would take me a minute. Okay, we're going to do another one. This one's interesting because it's not like the other ones we talked about before where the brother is a twin. This one says the girl's 24 and the boyfriend's 27, and the little brother in this is 16.
Ew, no.
My boyfriend's little brother groped me. Should I tell him?
Yes.
Well, let's read it and find out.
Yes, you should.
I haven't read this one yet.
I don't care. Yes is the answer.
My boyfriend's little brother came over and was waiting for him to come back from work. So we were
Horny
both...
little shithead.
I mean, yeah.
He's 16.
He's probably like, guys, I got pussy. So we were both chatting on the couch, and he, out of nowhere, just puts his hand on my boob and tries to kiss me. She said breast, but I just...
Why did you change it?
Boob. I've always known he had a crush on me, but never thought it'd escalate like this. I immediately shut it down and told him how incredibly inappropriate what he did was. He was very apologetic and told me that he didn't know what came over him. Ugh, your dick.
Yeah, your hormones raging.
Begged me not to tell his brother. Yeah, because your brother who's 10 years older than you is going to fucking beat the shit out of you. I told him I'll think about it, but never ever do anything like that again. He agreed. When my boyfriend came home, they went out. Later, after he went home, he again texted me asking not to tell his brother. I don't know what to do. Should I be a little bit more flexible and keep this secret, given his age? I mean, maybe it was just his hormonal teenage brain that made him do it. And I really don't want any drama, but on the other hand, I feel like this is something that could possibly bite me in the butt if it comes out later. He might bite you on the butt? I also admittedly a bit scared because even though he's a teenager, he's still bigger than me. And what if my boyfriend doesn't believe me? I'm sure boyfriend has noticed his brother has a crush on me, but I thought it was pretty harmless. I don't know what I should do. Let's see what people said really quick before the update. Not telling your boyfriend effectively tells his brother that he can continue to sexually assault people.
Yeah, true.
Okay. But, I mean, your boyfriend's going to get killed, so. He's 16 and should know better. Yeah, but
No.
the person who wrote that is probably not 16.
He's 16 and should know better.
Okay, geez, don't. Update. Title sums up what happened. Okay. The problem is that their mother is convinced that I must have done something to lead him on or make him think this is something I was open to. Boyfriend and their father don't believe that I must have done anything.
Of course,
and
because they're men and they're like,
and have
there's
told
no way.
her so. And the little brother hasn't made any claims like that either. He conceded that his behavior was inappropriate. But she's still convinced that I must somehow be responsible for this. I'm not really sure what to do about that. Boyfriend says we should give her some time and let dad deal with it and she'll realize, but I don't think she will. What can I do to convince her that I didn't do anything? Or should I just let it be? Let's see what someone said. Unfortunately, in most circumstances like this, if you push, it makes you look guilty. Give her time.
Yeah, I would just let it be. She's just in denial because it's her baby boy.
My son would never rape anyone.
That's right, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The whole family's involved. That's fun.
God, I love relationship advice.
So awkward.
Oh, we didn't give advice on this one.
I did. I said my advice for the beginning was she should tell her boyfriend, which she clearly did.
Here's the thing. You're not dating his mother, so who cares? Like, the brother's chill about it, right? Like,
Yeah, like
is that what
he believes her. He knows his little brother's
I
being
didn't
a
read this part.
shithead.
I told my boyfriend and I decided to tell my boyfriend. He got super mad at his brother, and there was a confrontation with a lot of shouting and getting physical. I've also asked my boyfriend to have a calmer discussion about that with him after everyone had time to cool off.
Okay.
So I get that. Like,
Yeah.
I would have beaten the shit out of him too. So the boyfriend's like doesn't blame the girl. The dad doesn't blame the girl. The brother realizes it was his fault. Dude, just get the fuck over it. Moms are fucking crazy.
It'll.
Moms do stupid shit. Like yesterday, my mom went up to Jackie at dinner.
It was cute. Oh
and
my
said hi.
goodness.
My mom doesn't know Jackie.
Well, she wanted to say happy birthday, which, by the way, it's Jackie's birthday.
Happy
today.
birthday, Jackie. Happy
Jackie.
30th.
It's not her 30th.
I know, but she'll just get mad thinking that everyone thinks she's 30. So
No, your mom is so funny.
I was like, Jackie, how old are you? She's like, 27. I go, yay, 3 good years left. She was like, fuck you. It was so funny. We were out last night, and we were with a bunch of girls and guys, and
Or with a bunch of girls.
this
or with a bunch of
this
guys.
one girl, Sarah, apparently she gets hit on no matter where we go.
Everywhere we go.
And she was getting hit on and giving all these guys fake names, and her boyfriend's like just standing there like drunk on the other side of the table.
He doesn't care. Like, why would he care? He knows she's not going to do anything. What's he going to do? Go fight the guy? Get kicked out of the yard? No.
Made it sound like prison. He's in the yard. That's what this bar is called, the yard. Anyway, so that was fun. Good relationship advice. Good times, guys. I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I did
you?
like it. Hey guys, thanks. Thanks for listening to this episode. I really appreciate it. I just felt cute. Might delete later.
God.
Like we said, go check out Felt Emo again. Might delete later, and you'll know because a song will start playing that you remember very well from
Like
the early
every
2000s.
song.
Watch all of his videos, Matt Cudgel. Anyway, that's a shout out, not sponsored. Anyway, guys, I just want to thank you again for another great episode. We are already on episode 37, which means we have been doing this for 37 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And we're still no closer to being as big as we want to be.
Good things take time.
It's so hard to grow as a podcast.
And a person.
What? You tell me to grow as a person? No, the whole point of a podcast is not growing as a person. Anyway, guys, thank you. I love you very much. Some of you. Not all of you. I haven't met all of you, but...
Oh my God.
Anyway, thank you for listening. We will keep you updated on that house. And hopefully we have a new studio soon. That would be fucking sweet. But besides that, have a good day. And we will catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.